Good morning. When you guys start watching this video, if you'd give me a like and let me know where you're from, that'd be great in the comments. It's been a long time, so I figured I'd come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit. I actually just want to talk about football because I've just been... My nephew is a Packer. He's on the roster for, and ever since he made it in the NFL, I've been kind of getting back into football because I just kind of didn't take the time to watch it. But this man, oh my gosh, these last games this weekend were just incredible. So, but for some reason this morning when I was watching, I just came up with, hey, I should do a video and talk about business and my take on a couple of things when it comes to business and the NFL and stuff like that. So I've probably said this before, but sometimes you just have to do shit that you don't want to do to get shit that other people don't have. And basically it comes down to, I was watching DIY Semi and he was out truck shopping on a Friday night, and it's like, you know, he's so weird, like, for doing that, like, in a good way, because he's doing the shit that people don't want to do, but they want the shit that he is going to have or has, or the options that he has. And you know, so that's basically... And another YouTuber that I watch once in a while, that he had a really good video. It was quite a while ago, a couple months ago, and he was talking about having the options. I think putting in the hard work to have the options to do what you want to do. And that was it, Alex with the Asian Mai Show. And I can't agree more. There's so many people that want to do all this stuff, but they're not willing to put in the hard work. And that's part of what I'm saying. And then the other thing is that sometimes the bigger you are, or the more you want to grow, the more you kind of have to compromise on what it is that you want to do. Now, there should be, you know, a line in the sand that you draw, that you're not willing to compromise your integrity or your whatever it is that you don't want to compromise, and then you don't do that. But sometimes being a boss is about doing things that you're not comfortable with. Not that they're not wrong or right, but it's like, you might have and this is what, bringing up the Antonio Brown situation that happened a couple weeks ago. You might have to hire a guy that you know is a problem because you have a contract that you need to fulfill. So what do? You hire the guy. I mean, obviously it depends on what kind of a problem he is. Okay, so like, you look at it from that point of view. You hire the guy and you fulfill the contract and you live to die another day, or do you say, nope, I'm not hiring this guy because I don't like him? Like, there's a difference between, you know, oh, somebody doesn't like him, or, you know, he's a toxic driver. Antonio Brown's toxic for the Bucs. That's easy to say, but is he going to get picked up next year? Would the Bucs have won yesterday if they would still have dealt with the baloney that they have to go through to have Antonio Brown? That's kind of in getting the shit that you want, sometimes you got to deal with the shit that you don't want to deal with, and how much can you put up with before you can't deal with it anymore. And the Bucs couldn't deal with it anymore a couple weeks ago, and I think that they had Antonio Brown. Now, do I think Antonio Brown is deserving of, being. If you're in here, guys, give me a thumbs up if you would, and let me know where you guys are watching from or who's watching. Do I think that he? I mean, it's not even for me to judge his character and all that. I mean, I guess if I was judging it, I would say he's probably got some issues. He's got some dysfunction that he's got to work through. But people aren't really hiring him for that. They're hiring him to catch the ball and to make plays, and he does that. So it's the same with drivers. Drivers have issues, but we're not hiring them because they have issues or they don't. We're doing it because we need someone to drive a truck, and they're capable of doing that, and they have a clean record. But how much of it can you handle? So that's kind of the, like when you start off and you have these ideas of what you want to build and this and that, and or me, when I, and you want, like I say, there's just things that you got to do. So, or you do, or whatever it is. But I just thought it was kind of interesting to think about the NFL and how it relates to business, and just kind of what's kind of been happening over the last few weeks. And man, what a game last night. Did anyone watch that's in here watch the either of those games? What's going on? Cash Money in the building. Did anybody watch those games yesterday? Oh my gosh. The Bucks game, I just watched the highlights of that one, and I already knew who had won, but wow, what a game. Bucks in LA, and then the Bills and the Chiefs. Wow. That was entertainment, man. That was some flipping entertainment. I'm like done with my video, and now there's like actually people in here. So if anyone has anything to say, we could talk. Otherwise, I'm going to end it here. Along with back to DIY. I don't even know DIY's name. What is I don't know if he wants people to know, but what is Cash? What's DIY's semi's name? If he says it. But anyways, when he's out there, I gotta frickin' haul snow tonight. Well, I don't have to haul snow tonight. I mean, I could tell him that, like, hey, everybody's working, and you told us this morning, and we don't have anybody that's available because that would be illegal, because everybody's supposed to be, you can't work 24 hours a day. Everyone's working today, so, but instead of whining, and I mean, that's how I do feel, but it's like, well, I guess I don't want to do what I'm doing now and then get a couple hours of sleep, if that, and then go haul snow tomorrow and then deal with the challenges of whatever comes the next day. But you just do it. You have options. COVID happens and your kids aren't in school, and you decide that, hey, you know what, we need our kids to go to school. We need to get them in private school. You have the option to do that because of that is the whole point of what most people, I would hope, that are watching my channel, are working towards. You own a business, you're trying to get somewhere else in life, and you got to do things that normal people just aren't willing to do. So to better yourself and your family, and yeah. So, all right, let me see here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. My phone has been going a little bit berserk, and I gotta go do some plowing at my house. If you're still in here, you're gonna give me a thumbs up quick, that'd be great. All right, guys, good talking to you. Thanks for listening. And how about these past NFL games? They've been pretty nuts. Peace.